Oh, Zayats. Are you going to try it? No, he's hexed up. Solar Guardian and a buyback from Lena. Roshan, what is he? 2,000 HP away from death. And Secret with a chance here to come and snipe it. Another wall, Zai drops it. BKB up from Chrysalis as they hookshot onto the Shadow Fiend now. Hexed and disarmed, sent back as they do jump in with Boxy, but Aegis in the hands of Chrysalis. Shadow Fiend Yules now kept out of the fight for a few seconds longer. Rezo and Mickey both BKBing up while Nisha full stabs forward. They've got a Ghost Scepter and Insania. He does have a Blink Dagger, gets the distance. Liquid, they lose their Marcy, and it's Secret to get the Aegis in the end.
But at least it's not Nisha, because the most important thing here is that Nisha used his buyback and he does not have an Aegis. He is the one doing your damage. Chrysalis, he has his own damage in his own right, but it is not the same as Nisha. You kill Nisha, you can win the game off of that right now for Liquid, and they have buybacks. SF has his, Pudge has his. They are definitely in a really good position right now. Even though there's an Aegis, I think there's no illusion that they know that they can take a really game-winning fight now. And we might see a smoke come out from them as a result.
A smoke to smite them.
A smoke to smite them, thanks. Yep, rescue that one. Easy clap, easy clap. They don't have vision is the only problem, I think, from Liquid side. They don't see anything, they don't know where Secret is. Smoking into them becomes a little bit hard in that respect. The best thing you can do to kind of help widen that knowledge is push out the waves. You see them being really careful with how they push out top because they don't know if Secret is sitting in their jungle. So, but if you get that wave out and no one's cutting it and no one's coming to push it out, you know that they're not there anymore, and maybe you can go take that area, deward it.
It feels like every one of these team fights needs the Woe Dota music sound backing to them because it's just ridiculous how well both teams are doing this back and forth, utilizing every skill and item. You know, these 4 staffs, the sides of ice. It is perfection. And like a dead even game in terms of net worth and kills. 57 minutes in. We're reaching the hour
Teams hate
mark.
us today, man. Teams hate us, bro.
Tier 5 items coming soon.
Honestly, looking into the future a little bit, this must be really devastating for Secret. Playing 2 hour-long games back-to-back, and this is still best of 3. It might go to 3 games, and then if you win this, you have to play a best of 5 as well. It's like an excruciatingly long marathon that you're running right now.
It's potentially like 9 hours plus, right? If you add in breaks, you're looking at like 10 and a half hours of Dota 2.
This is the biggest test of Secret's life to get to TI, seriously.
Capitan Popan being tested at every step. Zayats, jetpack in. Who's he gonna see? Zai vacuums too. Gets his BKB out early and did drop the wall, but Chrysalis is there with his Abyssal Blade and the hookshot. They've locked in Zai. Dead, but with buyback. Is SF gonna get 4 staff, double time, back towards his base? BKB and a Requiem up as Matsu charges straight onto Chrysalis. They found the Dawnbreaker, but she's got the ability to counteract with the Starbreaker. Still has BKB and Aegis as well, so when she respawns, they've got tools here. Nisha dragged back in, but Laguna Blaze down onto the barge. Vacuum in. Zai has no wall now, though, as the Depth Ward is pretty big with Insania with the Aghanim Scepter, doing serious damage to Secret, and McKay with the Requiem, aiming for Chrysalis. He eats up the cheese, and he's going to Solar Guardian away. Matu couldn't quite grab him. Secret somehow not losing anyone, and Liquid forced a triple buyback. Maybe now they'll get the jetpack in Clockwork, but no! Throne? Oh my god, the throne is dying! Oh, Chrysalis though dragged back on the dispose. Mats on the man, the ball now dropped on him. The turnaround Starbreaker again, buying more time for the DP to arrive. But Liquid have Rezo surrounded. They've got Dismember here, catch out the Death Prophet. And Dawnbreaker dead for 2 minutes. They've got buyback on DP. But the fear of your throne falling there required the TPs back.
That was so scary. I was just like looking at the creeps in the base. Oh no, there's no tier 4s. Oh, this fight started really nicely for Secret though. Just on Liquid, they wanted to, like, Chrysalis got right up there in the front. I think that was the biggest point of why Secret's fight went so well. He's playing with that Aegis, and he's the one tanking so many like dismembers and aggression from Team Liquid.
Sorry, 12,000 damage from Aghanim's Death Ward. Insania, what a beast!
That's crazy. He's got the Ags. He's got a blink as well. Always getting in position for it.
Holy shit!
Nina has to be super careful here. if they manage to find her, then it is probably just the game end with this death timer on Dawnbreaker 2. Is he going for a rapier? Why is he sitting in the... He is. He's trying to buy it on Nisha. So scary, so scary.
Oh. He's farming up in enemy ancients, but now Secret are the ones losing their buildings. Mickey, he's taking down mid, he's taking down bot, and Secret still with no Dawnbreaker for 40 seconds. They know that Nisha was down bottom. They saw him on his way through. It looks like they'll come back, grab the outpost, and just calm down for a sec.
It stood the test of time. It's nearly full health.
60 minutes in, still a tier 1.
That is honestly a reflection of the game, though, right? The fact that Secret have been in control for so long that they haven't even been able to take that top 1 tower on Liquid just goes to show like how rough it has been and how big this comeback is. They've definitely looked to be in a position of power for quite some time, but that last fight, I mean, it was really scary, right? I think one of the biggest things to note was Boxy, every fight, he went for this Blink Dagger, he's been trying to stick it on Nisha, but now Nisha has this Hurricane Pike. The last fight especially, he was able to just push Boxy away, and then he died to just the overwhelming right-click damage plus Rezo's Exorcism, because he kind of stuck with Nisha to make sure he didn't die. So this like buddy POW system and Liquid not quite being able to get in together just made that fight really hard for them and required those buybacks to come back. And you don't have those now. Going into the next fight, as Lina has a minute and a half left until her. So while they smoked up, I think it would definitely benefit them here now to just not force anything. Chill a little bit. Even on racks taken, let's just get that buyback back, and then we can go fight, because they won't have theirs on Liquid for another 3+ minutes when yours is up.
Man, X-Machina Pudge.
Yeah, what did they get?
A lot of stuff. Giant's Ring, Mirror Shield over on Secret, Stygian Desolator for the Shadow Fiend, Apex for Marcy apparently, and Book of the Dead for the Darkseer, Mirror Shield for the DP.
That's a Giant's Ring. Oh, Chrysalis. Oh my god, he's huge.
I mean, the ability to like go over terrain, it can't be understated how important that can be to disengage, re-engage, poke your head into a team fight and then run away. Yeah. Look at that, BKB on Insania's Witch Doctor now as well, so we're going to have even more freedom to get these death walls down.
I wonder if Zayats has got... He's getting a little bit of gold going. He's got 3.4k in the bank right now. Obviously going to be trying to save for that buyback. But if he was able to get a refresher, I think that would help a lot with Secret, because the biggest thing that seems to be having an impact right now is when Matu gets in there, the ability to just cancel his Dismember is pretty huge. Because he's on for this refresher. You know, he's trying to pull this play where he can just lock a hero down for such a long amount of time. And Bot can easily disrupt that. Even if he wants to get a BKB, just so he's able to get in that fight and try and disrupt with the spells and not get kind of pushed out. I mean, there's a lot to go. There's a lot of things to consider. We're in the game mode, you know? There is that Witch Doctor, like you pointed out, doing 11k damage. You know, you gotta kill him at some point as well.
It's difficult.
Yeah, maybe that's the job.
Yeah, cancel Dismember, cancel Death Ward. So much on his plate. And I've got a Abyssal Blade on Chrysalis as well, so multiple tools to be able to do that. But another 2 minutes for Roshan to spawn. And both teams, you know, continually contending with these lanes pushing in. Liquid always have to prune away at the top wave. It's kind of nice, you know, dealing with mid. Both are kind of evenly matched. Keep that wave across the river and aim towards Roche, where there's a casual Soul Ring just chilling in the pit. I wonder who that belonged to. Marcy. Gets off her BKB. Has the Giant's Ring as well. Away from the Exo and the hook shot, which were expended there by Secret. So now another waiting period here for Exorcism to come back up. And maybe an opportunity for Team Liquid to make a play. They're smoking.
You could buy a refresher. Yeah, he's probably refresher. I think he sold something to keep buyback, but yeah, now he'll have that second Exorcism in case Liquid force the issue, which they seem to be trying to do.
Yeah, no more Yules. 2 lanes pushing into Radiant base means this Liquid smoke puts them A really nice space to get a catch on someone. Looks like Crystallis knows what's up, though. He's deep behind tier 4s, feeling that something's not quite right on the map and in this world right now. And Boxy gets the D ward. Inside Secret's base, jumping away. Zayat's trying to scout him out with flares and jetpacks. Roshan now, but 15 seconds away. So both squads going to vie for control around the pit. Vision is up for Secret here in a decent spot to fight around it. But Boxy already knew that was there, and he's likely just going to come across and de-ward that quickly.
Taking a fight there on Secret could have been so big. I know it's like a whole what if and stuff, but if they'd known they were there, running into them is not exactly the worst decision. They only have 1 buyback on SF, whilst Secret have 5, and the wave was pushing in top, so every moment that they're like preoccupied fighting outside your base is a moment that the creeps are trying to kill. I mean, that's
having...
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah. It's so nice having this Giant's Ring with a gem. Like, Boxy just walks up onto high ground, spotting Vision. Oh, but this could be the difference maker. DD rune bottom. Who's going to get their hands on it? Nisha still hasn't bought his rapier yet. Not enough money for that and buyback, it looks like. Is what he's waiting for. And
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Do you think there needs to be a buddy system in these fights for Secret? So if Puppy is making sure that he's always got that frost armor on Nisha versus Boxy, and it's just making sure you're not overcommitting in these fights and sticking with Nisha, allowing him to output that damage and not just dying.
Jump. Just goes back. Zayat's inside the Ghost Scepter and Eon Disc pops. Vacuum in. Crystallis is under the wall. Gets up his Starbreaker and bashes back Matu, so no Dismember, no Refresher for him. As the Exo from Rezo contending with the Marcy, but in comes Liquid. They're powering down on Crystallis. The Doorbreaker's dead and there's Death Ward. It shreds. Resolution's got to run. Zayat's Clockwork trapped on the northern side, destroyed by Boxy's Marcy. Boxy now has fully scaled into a hard-hitting core.
As you say that again. Oh. You know, I didn't have the time to speak of Liquid's conditions to win a fight. Yeah, having sitting on a wall like that on the high ground, having Secret run into you, that's a great way.
It's a sneaky play from Secret, but it's a bit desperate. Get in the pit, there's Illusion scouting them. And Liquid now, they've been given time. Those buybacks you said they were down, but now majority of them back up. As it looks like they pop the Ex Machina. They've got BKB Blink for Matu ready. Boxy not going to get hooked. Walks into the pit. And Matu shows his face there. Roshan down to half HP though. The vacuum wall. Zai, 3 of them now trapped inside the pit. Nisha trying to focus down Roshan. While Matu just dismembers into Zayat's Clockwork. Try and catch and kill him while inside the Roche. Nisha gets burst down by Boxy in the Death Ward. Oh, let it go. Beautiful from Liquid. 2 heroes down with no buybacks, and this might just be game over. They've got the Lich, they've got the Roche, they've got game 1.
Not quite. There are 2 buybacks, and Lena's still alive, but yes, they are very, very close to it. And
it's a 5v3.
That fight was massively good for them. This Boxy Giant's Ring is actually having so much impact. His ability to not have to fully commit in with like rebound. He can just pop his head in the pit, punch a couple times, and then move out of like vision for Secret. Like, it's so hard to deal with him doing all this damage on top of that. These tier 5 neutral items really changing the game.
I mean, Insane has nearly got his Death Ward back up again. It's only a 60-second cooldown.
Crazy, dude.
That Switch Dog is cracked. He's just going to come back into tier 4s. The buyback there from the Lich. When it's a 6v3, having Aegis and Cheese, they've got this sidekick talent now, giving the spell immunity over to Mickey. They'll glyph up the tier 4 towers for now, Team Secret, but Liquid, what's stopping them? Just going for more. They're biting at the base. 1 tier 4 down. Frost Shield comes out from the Lich.
Full buybacks up on Liquid.
Doesn't have the talent yet on the Lich, so there's no HP regen, and the vacuum in. Trying to drag Puppy and Rezo a bit closer. Matu being focused, down by Nisha, but the throne is open. McKay getting the damage in onto it. Trying to bring down the big building as the buyback from Matu comes in, kill shot, and there it is. Game over.
Oh my god. It's hard, it's definitely hard to defend with 3 people, but my god,